Kino Casino dissed the show, which I get it. It's you know,
no. They dissed you.
They like me.
They
specifically dissed me as well. And show the clip if you like.
You're right. Like, we are taking the bait on this, but it's just insane. Like, you can't say this.
Him pretending to be a pedophile bait.
Yeah, it just doesn't go well for anybody.
Like, even if it is bait, it's insane.
We could all make fun of Boogie.
Yeah. I don't care. Yeah. That'd be a good episode. Come on. Yeah, come over here. Call me a file all you want. I don't care.
I actually had some legitimate questions for PPP, like how he broke into the scene is kind of like a really cool story. You know,
I'm gonna get fashion tips. I want to be like the Walmart version of PPP on my streams.
Wait, is he Canadian or from Minnesota? Like, where does he get that crazy accent of him?
I don't know. He's got that Jim Sterling energy though.
Yeah, I don't know where he's from. Big fat fucker. He make fun of your fat ass.
He's a big
boy too. I gotta be honest. I've always had a certain amount of respect for PPP because he literally burst. Like, I think he's abandoned it now. But there's this sort of thing in that right wing universe about selling out and doing like overproduced stuff, and he came out after Medicare, after Ralph, after everything. He's like, you guys, all you got to do is sit up here and talk, and he used to go on, and people were like, he was streaming like thousands and stuff like that, and he got it out with fucking Medicare, and he had it out with all these guys, and then he worked out in a Kino Casino, which is a little more of a commercial venture. Which, by the way, I'm not calling him a hypocrite or anything. It's just, look, you want to make money doing this? That's what you got to do, you know? And like that whole rise to be just a, I don't know, fat kid from Minnesota or Canada or wherever he's from to starting that show is like an interesting story. And he can, call Boogie a which is funny to me too.
Yeah. I've only seen a couple of his clips, but dude, I'm a fan already.
I'm kind of a fan too. There's something about he's funny. Got a personality. Yeah. Man. So it's funny. Like, Andy Warski went into like convincing some dumbass to point guns at somebody who's, I wonder if that guy's in prison, and to turning it all around in Kino Casino. Have you seen that Warski clip? He got some guy down in Florida, right? Who had a concealed carry permit, and they had the N-word coming off on their donations. They were doing an IRL stream, and like people were getting pissed off. White guys. They're getting pissed off, and they were, following them out, probably going to beat their ass. And like the guy with he kind of got peer pressured into it, in my personal opinion. He whipped out the piece, and Warski's famous "Stay back, stay back, stay the." They thought in Florida that if anybody kind of came up on him, they could shoot him. Swear to God, like Warski was probably at the top of his cocaine thing at the time, and guess what happened? Because they invite. That's not what I forget. What do they call that down in Florida? Stand your ground. So they arrested the guy. I don't know if he ended up doing time or not. Certainly lost. I mean, he got charged with a felony. I don't know what happened. I was going to interview him at some point. I lost track of him. And they told I remember Warski talking to the cop. He's like, "Well, this is stand your ground." It's like, not if you invite it. Warski didn't get charged, but they were totally like encouraging this guy to pull his gun, and he's probably sitting in prison right now. So maybe they want to come on now.
And
Boogie called a case too for the gun.
Let me end it. You get to start it. I get to edit.
We got plenty to talk about. Okay. That said, guys, come on the show.